Hello, people. This is me, Shashwat Amulkar, and you're listening to the Quasi Talks podcast. A very warm welcome to the next episode of the Quasi Talks. Before moving on to the topic, I would like to say a very big thank you who has clicked on that link and who has heard the podcast. The thing I wanted to talk about was my opinions, overthinking, and thoughts in general. So, the thing which is in talks and in the market for a long time after the ad of Ford. So, as I see around, whether I'm at home or college or wherever I've been with my friends or family, the people, as in the relatives, they are only interested in one topic, and it is what are you doing in life, right? Or in simple words, are you doing science? In this span of my 20 years, I have never figured out why is science so overrated and other streams so underrated. Why it has been such a craze over the science stream, and we also know what is the reason behind it, as it is the Sachin Tendulkar of all the other streams. We also know that science stream has a lot of career options, and it is also said that once you do science, then your life is sorted. But in my opinion, I don't really feel that is the case. Every particular stream is important, every particular profession is important. Just think about a scenario where there's no professional other than doctors and engineers in the whole world. It would be a total mess. In fact, I would say I feel the whole world will face crisis. We being the most advanced generation, we should not discriminate one on the basis of his academics, because no one knows what can someone change to, and that's not to be told, as we see so many examples in our day-to-day life. But the thing I feel, the people have no ambition in life. They just don't want to go for that extra mile in life, which can just bring the best out of them and can fetch them whatever they want. Talking about that, it's just not thinking positive about your future. But if I can elaborate this particular situation, then just imagine a scenario where you want an ice cream which is there in the fridge, but you don't want to go all the way down to the kitchen, open the fridge, and then have it. So all these steps, which is going into the kitchen and opening the fridge, in other sense, they are the efforts. If you don't take extra efforts and that pain to study and inherit new skills in you, you don't deserve complaining if you don't get a job. In other words, you don't deserve if someone eats that particular ice cream. You don't have any right to complain. So talking about thoughts, I would just narrate an incident which made me think all this stuff. So it so happened that I was in my college, sitting in the class, and one of my classmates was talking with a friend of hers, and they were both discussing about the future. So her friend asked my classmate what she will do after she completes her studies, and before she could reply, she just blabbed her plan, and I was just sitting and listening to them. And trust me on this, if you are in the class and doing your work, then there is 1 year which goes into the talks of others. So I just heard this thing and I was in a awestruck. So in her reply, she just said, why should I study more? I'll get married at the age of like this particular age, which I'm not gonna disclose, and then I'll be a housewife. People say India is a developing country. Now I get it why. If you know me, I don't care about other people rather than my loved ones, as I feel everyone has brains and they know what to do, what not to do, what is good for them, what is beneficial for them. But this thing stayed in my mind, and I just wanted to go and confront her. Just wanted to tell her this particular thing is wrong. In the era of Sudha Murthy being the inspiration to all the women out there, I feel the people haven't managed to discover themselves. I would just say that it's all in your hands whether you will make it big or not. If you will just slog like everyone or make it different or just ask people to look for jobs for you, will it be a situation where you won't be noticed in a function, or will it be a situation where everyone will be eager to make you introduced to new people? If your parents have lots of money, then don't listen to me or anyone, just enjoy your life. Trust me and do that. Only being the exception, your parents have a lot of money. And the thing what I believe in is keeping that head high up. Even if you don't have luxuries, work your sweat off. And trust me, you will see yourself in the place you have always dreamt about. You don't have to be poor to be successful in life. The reason why I made this particular statement is all because of the reality shows. It has just been pasted in our minds that the poor people or the rich people, they make their life, but that's not really the case out here. So this being the very last part of the podcast, I would just like to say that everyone does the ordinary, but the one who sits on the throne is someone who has done extraordinary in his whole life. Dreaming will never affect you in a way, but for that, efforts are needed. We will be back with a new episode very soon. So till then, happy listening and dream big.